Hello everyone, and welcome to my British Royal Family official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The 2023 Invictus Games will occur in Dusseldorf 1 month from now, with hypotheses having developed about whether Meghan Markle will join Sovereign Harry for the occasion. Meghan Markle will join ruler Harry at the Invictus Games in Germany 1 month from now, Markle have affirmed. Albeit the games start on September 9, the Duchess of Sussex will join Harry in Dusseldorf on September 11. Both Harry and Meghan will stay for the rest of the games on September 16. Following its most memorable occasion in 2014, the Invictus Games prides itself as a global multi-sport occasion for injured, harmed and debilitated servicemen and ladies, both serving and veterans. Despite the fact that Meghan will uphold Harry at the yearly occasion, it stays obscure, assuming two youngsters will join their folks on the outing. On Thursday, a representative affirmed that Harry and Meghan are enchanted to join in the Invictus Games in Germany. Only a couple of days preceding showing up in Germany, Harry will be in the UK to go to the Well Child Grants in London on September 7. Harry's participation at the honours was affirmed on Thursday morning, with Meghan not set to go along with him in advance in London. The Well Child Grants will occur the day preceding the principal commemoration of the late sovereign's demise. Harry's European excursion uncovers inquiries about whether he will set aside some margin to visit the Lord and ruler William, in spite of the fact that it is realised pressures are as yet intense. Insiders have expressed that neither the Lord or William have any designs to meet with Harry, with him additionally purportedly having no aim to meet them by the same token. Clearly a reason near his heart, ruler Harry sent off the games in 2014, in the wake of having been enlivened by the Fighter Games in 2013. Both Meghan and Harry went to the 2022 version of the games, which occurred in The Hague in the Netherlands. Last September, Meghan likewise joined Harry at the one-year commencement occasion for the 2023 Invictus Games, and were envisioned showing up inseparably. The games additionally hold exceptional importance as the pair disclosed their most memorable presentation at the games in 2017. Meghan likewise joined Harry at the 2018 Games in Sydney, which occurred around similar time they reported their pregnancy with Archie. The Lord and Sovereign's September state visit to France has been affirmed. In any case, there is a developing gossip they might visit Manor Windsor, the Parisian home of the late ruler Edward VII, and his significant other Wallis Simpson. Lord Charles IV and Sovereign Camillo will set out on a state visit to France from September 20 to September 23, 2023. Albeit the points of interest of the state visit program have not yet been concluded, they have affirmed they will visit Paris and Bordeaux. The illustrious visit was initially due to occur in spring, however, it was dropped due to the immense fights that were happening all through France. The abroad visit was intended to be the ruler and sovereign's most memorable abroad state visit, yet Germany turned into the noteworthy first objective for the couple, all things considered. A visit to Manor Windsor, a home in Bois de Boulogne, where Lord Edward VII and his significant other Wallis Simpson resided, is one of the potential outcomes on the table for Charles and Camilla. This is on the grounds that the noteworthy imperial home will before long turn into a guest fascination, where illustrious fans can find out about the previous ruler who surrendered the high position to wed the Duchess of Windsor. As indicated by reports, Charles and Camilla have been welcome to visit the home during their state visit. In any case, it has not been affirmed whether they will visit the disputable previous regal home. Regal Master Hugo Vickers doesn't think it is really smart, telling the Everyday Mail, "There are many purposes behind you or me visiting the house, yet none for the Lord. I have presumably that his confidential secretary will decline with a respectful message about the Lord's stuffed schedule when the visit starts on September 20. The house has various awkward reverberations, all things considered." A property master addressed express.co.uk about the insides at Manor Windsor and how Wallis and Edward embellished their home. Joan Gare from House Tastic said, As far as the inside plan, Wallis and Edward's house was a significant highborn style, one that you'd expect of somebody raised with a regal way of life. That house was loaded up with lavish and lovely goods, with a lot of gold features and luxurious-looking materials to cause it to feel great and palatial. As a matter of fact, their rich variety range and resplendent furniture could never have watched awkward in any regal royal residence. Miss Gare added, the general subject to Wallis and Edward's sumptuous insides was a fine blend of exemplary French and English, taking from florid and Georgian styles. In this way, it looked extremely dramatic and exaggerated. They decked their insides with garish household items and decorations, including porcelain containers and gold candles, to make the entire estate shout abundance and status. The Duke is going to London in September to go to the well-child Grants, but there might be more hardship coming up for him on his home turf. Ruler Harry is making his revisitation of the UK without spouse Meghan Markle, as he is expected to show up at the well-child Grants in London on September 7. However, being a comfortable trip is far-fetched. He will then go on to Dusseldorf in Germany for the beginning of the 2023 Invictus game, where Meghan Markle will go along with him as she is set to try not to be in the UK. Relations among Harry and the remainder of his family stay stressed following cases made by the Sussexes in their Netflix narrative series and Harry's journals Spare. Some had guessed that any excursion to the UK could see Harry endeavour to bury the hatchet for his alienated family members, but different sources have scotched the bits of hearsay as the injuries are still excessively profound. There is likewise a subject of where he will remain when he is in the UK, as he no longer has a long-lasting home in the nation, and he is not generally qualified for illustrious security. When Harry and Meghan were first hitched, they were given Frogmore Bungalow in Windsor as a home, which they had to clear by Lord Charles recently. The pair had not lived there since they migrated to Montecito in California in 2020, but they were as yet ready to involve the property as a base at whatever point they headed out to the UK. Presently, the Duke should ask consent to have the option to remain in a regal home when he is here, the message has revealed. When Harry and the other Sussexes travel to the UK, they need to organise their own confidential security, as Harry is not generally qualified for programmed police insurance. The Duke has been banished from paying for his own police security, and in May he lost a bid to bring a subsequent High Court challenge against the Workspace to permit him to pay the Metropolitan Police for security. The Workspace concluded he was longer qualified for police assurance, regardless of whether he paid for it himself, significance Harry should pay for his own confidential security when in the UK. Harry's visit to the UK will agree with the primary commemoration of the demise of Sovereign Elizabeth, who died at Balmoral on September 8 last year. There isn't believed to be an authority service made arrangements for the event, despite the fact that Ruler William and Princess Kate will be in Ridges at St. David's House of Prayer driving recognitions. Harry and Meghan will respect his late grandma in their own particular manner, as a source told Page 6. They will obviously recognise and offer their appreciation to Her Highness in their own particular manner. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.